Today I'm going to show you how to make these little polymer clay beaks for your birds or for even your snowmen. What you do is you take a clay, like I have Primo here, but there's polymer, and this is made by Sculpey, but there's other brands. But any brand of clay will work for this as long as you can bake it in the oven. It really requires just a little teeny bit like this. In fact, I just pull it apart and mold it, kind of get it softened with your hands, and keep molding it until you get the shape that you like. Sometimes you're rolling on the table, but the more that you play with it, the more the shape that it becomes. Then when it's about the size that you like, and sometimes sticking it up to your bird to be able to see, but once it gets close to the shape that you like, you take a toothpick that has a sharp end point to it, and you stick it within the beak. And I would go in quite a ways and just make sure it's not coming out, and mold the clay around it so that it's sturdy. You place this in the oven. The package of clay gives directions for it, and it's a 275-degree oven for 30 minutes. So I bake it like this with the toothpick on for the 30 minutes, and then it comes out looking like this. It will not shrink, so that's why you need to get it to the size that you like. But it will be nice and firm and tight, all right? What you do then is you're ready to attach the beak to your bird. And what I do is just like pop, because of the sharp end of the toothpick, you're able to pop the beak right into the bird's head and keep going until the toothpick comes out the back. This way, with that feature, it makes it easy for you then to be able to place the glue. What I have here and I'm using is a product called E6000, and it's a glue that I found in my local bead store. It's an industrial strength glue recommended by doll makers, and it's clear. So what I do is I put a little bit of glue, let's just pretend here that I put a little bit of glue on my toothpick, and then I push the bird's head forward like this so the toothpick pops out. And then I'll put the glue on all sides of the toothpick and a little bit on the nose. Now you want to do it a little bit sparingly so it's not globbing all over and getting all over the face of your bird. Okay? So after you have put the glue on, you pop the nose back into position, kind of firm, and then let it dry. And it can dry within an hour or more. You just want it nice and sturdy, okay? Then, after it's dry and it's firmly in place, you want to break off the toothpick. And so just kind of squeeze the bird's head a little bit and snap the toothpick off, and then discard it, and then it's ready to go. All right? Here is a couple beaks that are already done. One on a larger robin and a smaller robin. And another little tip that I did is obviously the color of the clay is pretty bright. And so what I did on this bird was I put a little bit of watered down acrylic orange paint and mixed some water with it and just kind of brushed it onto the bird and wiped off any excess. That way it gives it kind of a two-tone look rather than having something so bright. But that way it gives you some opportunities for different things. So this works great on all the birds' patterns, the owl patterns, and even the snowmen, making little carrot nose for that. So I hope you enjoy this little video on how to make birds' nests and birds' beaks, and from then you can make them yourself.